get this thing going. Looks like we're probably got about everybody we're going to get. We get any stragglers that roll in here in a minute, we'll catch up with them.
Adrian.
So we're going to start out with reaction times. And for personal watercraft with a 1465, Angelo Shaw being bad. And apparently they already left. For stock eliminator with a 0051, Zachary Watson, Chicks Dig It. All right. I don't know. I think this thing printed wrong. But either way, for top eliminator, with a 0080, Bob Winder, Mama's Diamond. For modified eliminator, with a 0114, Jesse James Jr. and the Outlaw. Pro eliminator, with a 2220, Chad Cupid, Warpath. For quick eliminator, with a 0217, Sambo Smith and Sucker Punch.
That was some knowledge, Sambo.
For Project, with a 3228, Jeremy Dickerson, Can't Quit.
Jeremy, you're quicker in the 60 when it wasn't a reaction time.
I knew the other guy had left.
For Pro Comp Flat, with a 0076, Larry Skiro, Flat Nasty.
Goes to the ramp.
I think he might be gone.
Goes to the ramp.
Gonna go to the ramp crew. For Pro Outlaw, with a 0283, my hand was shaking, Chris Bean and Team Fisher. He said everybody gets lucky once in a while. And for Pro Mod, with a 0066, Mallory Carroll, a little more therapy. She's already gone, so it's going to the ramp crew. That's it. All right. Now we're going to do second chance buyback. For second place in second chance is Chad Cupid.
Take her up, baby. Take her up. Back again. Yeah.
Are y'all doing that live, like the race? No, this we'll have this posted later. Perfect. My wife was home watching. She said, thanks. She'll be up. It'll be up by tomorrow. This will be up by tomorrow.
Sweet, thanks. Show me the money.
I want to thank everybody. This was a great weekend. I wanted to win the PE class to get the championship. It didn't work out, so we made some good rounds. I'm just glad I'm back. I appreciate everybody.
And first place for second chance is going to be Michael Ratliff.
We got a side one.
He says good. He's got his gas money. He's going away. All right, personal watercraft. Your runner-up, Shelby Hudgens. Catch me if you can.
I'd like to thank my sponsors and Magnum Trailers, American Fiberglass, Roosters Repair, and the Racing Trinity Ministries, and Zach for driving me around.
Your champion for personal watercraft, going to be Raven Broadway, the Golden Child.
Oh, y'all got it.
Wow, it's been a while since we've been here. Shelby, what a great run in the finals. I can't thank David enough. Gary Watson, man, he definitely taught me some stuff this weekend. Dad the most, man, he goes to every race. We're up, we're down. We go out first round. Nothing like going clear to Paris, 5.5 hours for us. No, 6.5 hours from us. Going out first round. He keeps his head high for me. That means a lot to me. Trinity Racing Ministries, Big Mike, Brother Ricky, most of all my sponsors. Family Power Sports, without these guys, man, it wouldn't happen this year. We're looking to step up next year. Spring Creek Marina for what they do, and the SDBA for coming in here and letting us do this thing. Thank y'all.
You guys are Spring Creek Marina. Thank you very much. They made this thing happen for us all weekend long and in June. And a heck of a facility here. We've enjoyed the heck out of it. Thank you. All right, in stock eliminator, your runner-up, Zachary Watson, Chicks Day.
I don't know if you're seeing that.
know, coming into this race, I couldn't see that we'd be where we are today. I mean, this was a tough loss, and I'd like to congratulate Frank Mumming on the win. And I'd like to thank Mike with Central Texas Jets and my parents and David Carroll for doing everything they do. Thank you.
And your champion for stock eliminator, going to be Mr. Frank Mummy. Break out another 1,000.
All right, we want to thank everybody. Patrick Diver, our crew, and also we had a crew up here this year, so that was pretty cool at the end. Didn't like to finish either, man, but that's kind of tough. We both agreed on a rerun, but we'll play by the rules. The Snyder team over there that's put the boat together 2 or 3 times. Appreciate all them, and the rest of y'all. Just thank you. Enjoy.
All right. Moving into top eliminator. That's the way they print it, so that's the way we're going to go. Top eliminator is going to be Bob Winder. Mama's Diamond is your runner-up.
Good job, Bobby. Stage is yours.
Good job, buddy.
He's got a whole crew back here, but nobody came up. Get up there, get in the picture. Here they come.
Dog, that's my lawyer.
Well, it's a long time coming for us, but it's a great organization. Can't do it without my bud here. So thanks again, and with a lot of good runs. Thanks for running, Jerry. Thank you.
All right, and your champion for top eliminator, Jerry Branham, back in black, #1 qualifier, and win the whole thing. If you're gonna go, you might as well go with the whole hog, right?
Might as well do it
Let's do it.
All the way.
No ball ass.
Well, once again, y'all know what I'm gonna say. Number one, thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to do something that I absolutely love to do, and without Him, I couldn't do it. He is the reason that we're able to do what we do. He's #1 on our crew. But let me tell you something. This right here, every one of you guys know, and you've heard me say this before, for us to be able to stand up here under this tent, time and time again, is a lot of dead gum work. And these guys standing behind me, and Richard, my crew chief, he had to split out. He couldn't stay. Unfortunately, he had to go to work in the morning, so he's gone. We're missing him. But the reason I'm able to do what I do is because of the guys and my wife standing here beside me, and all the people behind me. I do the fun part. I stand on the gas and hold the steering wheel, and the unfun part is spend money. Other than that, these guys do the work. Once again, and I'm going to tell you, The guys in Top Eliminator, every single one of them, I love racing with you guys. Such a great group of guys and girls. And where's Ashley at? She here?
She left.
Oh, she left. Well, I'm gonna tell all you guys in Top Eliminator, you better look out. She's coming. Thank y'all. Enjoyed it. So proud to be here.
All right, here we go. Modified eliminator. Your runner-up, Jeremy Alexander, Blue Bayou.
Well, I gotta say, it's my first season, and I'm really having a great time with this. I can't thank enough for Tommy and the crews for helping me get where I'm at today. Hinton Racing Engines, Air Gas out of El Reno, and Wells Batteries. I appreciate everybody helping with what they're doing.
All right, so your champion for Modified Eliminator is going to be Jesse James Jr. in the Outlaw.
Every time and always, first and foremost, all the glory goes to God. We first started this thing up, we started drag boat racing 6 years ago. We made up a saying, and it was no I in team. And this guy standing here that does the talking every time I get a trophy, and God has blessed me with a lot in the last 5 years. This is our 5th championship. And I'm going to introduce my team that helped make this happen. I'm going to start on this end with Cheryl. She's the head cheerleader. This is my son, Chase. He just got allowed to come with us this year because his work's allowed him. We got Kevin and Gary Terry, which are uncle and nephew. And these guys, they're the do anything, go get anything, always everything. They're my guys. I got Hot Rod. He can fabricate anything. He's a mechanic. He can work on everything. I got my dad, where I learned of my competitive nature from. 84 years old, man, let me tell you. We've been on rides you couldn't believe unless you'd been there to witness. We've been drag racers all of our lives, and we have had just a blast. I got Jimmy Kemp that came to Bryan, Texas last year, and I didn't know Jimmy from Adam. And Jimmy's been to every drag boat race that we've had since Bryan of last year, and he's running ME boat this year. And Jimmy's going to pull a rabbit out of the hat, man, and I was glad he didn't do it on me second round. I got Randy Neal. Randy provides us a place to stay everywhere we go. Randy's my numbers cruncher. He puts the numbers on my boats. It's a team deal. I got Butch. Butch came on this year. Never knew Butch. Through Guy Hand. We got to know Butch. We love him. And I got my brother-in-law, David. And my brother-in-law, David, is a cabinet builder from Houston, Texas. And if it wasn't for his help with the money, we couldn't have not missed every race in SDBA for the last 6 years. We made all of them, every one of them. We've been to every one of them. So with that, I'm going to thank David Carroll for what you do, sir. My hat's off to you. Nothing's very profitable anymore. A lot of people act like it is, but it's not. I sell race car parts for a living. It's tough. You can't get them. You can't get anybody to call you back. Emails don't work anymore, and I can talk a lot faster than I can type, so I'm not too. Morse code would have been last. That's what we'd be doing now. But Brother Mike, the blessing that you preached this morning, brother, if there wasn't a convicted soul in this crowd that didn't have that heartfelt deal about Jesus this morning, man, I'm gonna pray for you. You come and tell me who you are, and I will, because that's our man right there, man. That's our shepherd. Got his sweet smiling wife. Every time I lay eyes on her, she's a smile ear to ear. Brother Ricky, standing right beside Brother Mike. He can pray as good as Brother Mike. Ken Jenkins, man, I can go over this whole crowd. David Cooper's a big impression on me when it still started. That's one of the best dudes that I've ever walked the planet. You got Sambo Smith. You want to have a good time? Hang out with Sambo. Mr. Larry's probably got more wisdom than I'll ever think about having or knowing. And if you haven't ever read his writing on Facebook, and I'm sorry if I'm taking too long, but I can go from left to right and talk about most everybody here. Jeremy's sitting here in front of me looking. He don't smile too much, but I'm going to tell you something. That's a bad dude in that drag boat he's got. It's a jet. So we all recognize that deal. Ken Jenkins, it's on and on and on and on, and we're a family here. And I want to tell you guys, I love every one of you. Gary Payne. Didn't know Gary, learned about Gary through Jerry Branham. Gary Payne, he's a character. It's another Facebook deal. You want to get a good laugh, man, watch what Gary gets on. But my friends list has quadrupled. Miss Beverly Stokes. See that smile that gal has? I look for that every time I come to every race, baby. And I've never been to a race I didn't see it. And you're a doll. Thank you. I'm going to shut up now, guys. I got one more. Blue Bayou, Jeremy Alexander. Where are you, son?
Right there.
Well, wherever he is, let me tell you something. I raced for a year before I got a runner-up. And congratulations, young man. You got the treble hook to the gizzard on that deal. I just tell you. Thank you, guys. Hopefully see the bulk up in Phoenix. God bless and safe travels home.
I don't even know how to follow that, but I'm going to give it a shot. For Pro Eliminator, we're going to have a runner-up is Dawson Dickerson, Dad's Pocketbook.
I'd like to thank my dad for coming out here. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't dream about doing this if it wasn't for him. Couldn't thank him enough. I love doing this. It always hits me. I'd like to thank my Toho right here. Put me in the water, take me out. I'd like to thank my girlfriend. She flew out here yesterday morning at 6 o'clock. Come support me. And that's it. Thank you guys.
Probably like the entire town of Rio Medina is going to be up here right now. That's Gavin Snyder, 6 to midnight.
Alright guys, stack them deep. Stack them deep, so cheap. Quantity, not quality.
And I said this to him earlier, but the only person on this race course that had more sponsors than these guys is Voodoo. Here we go.
Let me tell you, it's not just about sponsors. It doesn't take a team, it doesn't take a crew, it takes a village. And look at these guys behind me. We tore up more motors, more V-drives, more transmissions, and broke more props this year than just about anybody I know. And it was down to the wire. These guys, Dawson, Chad, y'all are Class A. Class A. We had a blast. I want to thank my dad, helping me out this year. We built spare motors overnight. My crew, Will, my Toho, checking my props every round. We actually found a broken prop in Paris. JJ, working on the boat with me till 5 a.m. I don't know how many nights. Bo came on with us, and he's new this year, but he's been a hell of a hand. My brother, Bill, Cliff, Grant, I mean everybody. These guys are Class A. Thank y'all.
All right, here we go for quick eliminator. Your number one qualifier, he made a run for it, came up just one short, but he still did a hell of a job today. Brody Martin in the red. The other half of Rio Medina right there.
First of all, I'd like to thank David Carroll, all of you guys out here, our crew, all the sponsors. We've had a good time. I don't know what else to say. But thank you, everybody. David Carroll, thank you. Thank you, everybody.
And your winner for quick eliminator, Sambo Smith and Sucker Punch.
Nice hat, baby.
Give Gary the mic.
Gary the mic?
Okay, so apparently in Wheatland, Ken Jenkins and Sambo are out on the rope, and if y'all think there's some, excuse my French, but some shit talking going on, this is the ringleader. And so, from what I understand, they're out talking, and Sambo says, well, I'm gonna whip your ass, and Ken says, well, I tell you what, if I win, you have to wear a Texas shirt at the next race. And so Ken wins. Well, for so many years, Sambo and I have gone back and forth about Arkansas, and right now he owes me 9 30-packs in a row. And so I won't let him pay me because as long as he owes me, I'll never be broke, right? So last night, he's wearing that Texas shirt and that hat, and they go to Twin Peaks to eat dinner. And me and Morgan didn't go, right? We hung out a little while here. But apparently they sat down, and this girl comes up because Texas Tech had just beat Texas. Said, are you upset about the game? He goes, I don't give a shit about that game. I lost a bet. So, since Morgan, my daughter, goes to Tech, we're kind of watching the game, and A&M was losing. It was 14-0. Arkansas was winning. Then the next time we looked, it was 14-13. I said, come on, Morgan, let's go to Twin Peaks real quick. But we're going to stop by Academy and buy an A&M shirt just in case they win. So we walk in, and I don't know if you've seen the highlights, but you could give an NFL kicker a football and tell him to do it 1,000 times, and he could never do what Arkansas did. They're behind. All they need is a field goal. They're going to win by 1. And that Arkansas guy, what was it, 27 yards? 40?
42.
He kicked that ball and it went straight up in the air and hit the goalpost right on top. And bounced back onto the field. And Arkansas lost by 1 point. So he's wearing an A&M shirt and a Texas hat because he lost 2 bets and he swore he wasn't going to lose this race.
I think I didn't bet on the race. Another bet I've done lost. But anyway, I want to thank my crew. Candy, Chris, I couldn't have done it without you this year, Gary. Gary Payne, I don't say much about him because you'll see enough about him on Facebook. You keep up with him. He's a ring leader. David Carroll, Brother Mike, Brother Ricky, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. It's been a good weekend for us. We had a lot of problems Friday. Blew up a clutch, had to get Cody to rebuild it. And then for some reason we run out of fuel going down the track one time because my crew over here can't put no fuel in my boat. So I think we had a pretty good comeback. Yeah, and then we lost our in the bottle one time, so I don't know. We might should have stayed at home, but it worked out all good. But love y'all. Have a good year.
Well, this is unusual.
Not yet.
Your runner-up for Pro Jet, Robert Ledbetter and the Honey Badger.
Start the timer when I cue you. It's rolling. Sorry.
Intermission, get you a beverage while I get my thoughts together. I always forget to mention somebody, and everyone always talks about how long I ramble on this dang microphone. Man. Well, I think David's got us figured out here.
You can do it for me.
So David, we look at the. All right, I didn't plan on telling y'all this story, but I just thought about it, so I'm gonna tell you. So since it's just Jeremy and I in Pro Jet, so 2 boats, so we're thinking, all right, we're gonna sit around all day and wait till the end, and we'll be in the finals about 2 or 3 o'clock, whatever. Well, I think David may say, hey, we gotta get this Pro Jet deal done because there's 2 boats. Ledbetter's gonna be on the microphone, so we'll give him all afternoon to think about some crazy crap to say on the microphone.
I thought we was going to send it to you.
Man, I should write this stuff down so you're like, Ledbetter, just read what's on the cue cards and get out of here. I wouldn't anyways. But thank you, David, Stacy, SDBA, Racer H2O. Appreciate you guys a whole bunch. My big man Scott with the beard. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. Absolutely, I wouldn't even come. So thanks, Scott. He puts out all the work. My cousin Kevin Hickson. They let me sit around and drink coffee in the mornings. My wife at home, taking care of the household and my sons. Miss you guys. Wish you were here. Mom and Dad, all my fans and friends at home. I got to thank my sponsors. Of course, my engine builder, David at D&E Motorsports. We haven't even had a rocker arm come loose this weekend, or all season for that matter. And that just hot rod, just lets me. Oh my God. She got a timer on me for real. I've been up here for a little bit, and it's almost at 2 minutes, and I got 8 more minutes left. So settle in, because I'm gonna get to the end of it. Man, I tell y'all, we had a really good weekend down here at San Angelo. I love the weather this time of year, other than earlier in the season. The Oklahoma boys don't fair weather when this Texas heat bothers us a little bit. Yeah. But anyways, my engine builder Dave at D&E Motorsports, man, he's got me a hot rod. Got a lot of power in it. Spends a lot of time with me. I really appreciate him. Honey Badger Trucking, Calico Automotive, Ace Sign Shop keeps my stickers fresh on the old boat. I got to thank Havoline, Valvoline, Pantene, Vaseline, Jimmy Dean, KFC, Taco Bell, you name it. I want to thank them. I thank all y'all. But this weekend, David put on I missed a couple rounds. I don't know. I wasn't gonna get rushed around because I gotta keep my head straight best I can. But man, we got come down here for qualifying round number 2. We got into down here in the turn 2 in the in ramp. We got into the 060 boat a little bit, but we come out of that corner round here. Come on back to the 3rd round. Got her back together. Aces, straights, and flushes. David, thank you guys for a good weekend. Appreciate you guys. Hey, Dickerson got him a hot rod. He had that thing just motorboating down. Good job, brother. Thank you guys. Good spending the weekend with the SDA family.
And speaking, he left over some time. He turned that over to Jeremy, so we'll be all right. Speaking of Jeremy Dickerson, he is your winner for Pro Jet Can't Quit. Also set an ET record, right? Yeah. I don't remember what it was, so you'll have to tell us because I honestly don't.
Yeah, he turned all the way around.
All right, I just want to thank everybody. Thank SDBA, David, Brother Mike, Trinity Racing, my mom, dad, George helps, Steve helps, and where you go, Stevie? That's my guy. Boat wouldn't be what it is without that man. I promise. My son helps me. My fiance, Amy. Couldn't do it without y'all. Thank y'all.
And he did set an ET record for the SDBA this afternoon. I honestly can't remember the number. I apologize, but I was going to write it down before I left the tower and I forgot. What was it? 364? There you go. Oh, there it is. 364 with a 5, right? That's the one? Yeah. All right, here we go. Pro Comp Flat. Your runner-up for Pro Comp Flat, Mr. Jeff Loring and Nasty Rumors.
Good job, Jeff.
Man, well, San Angelo has been great to us. You know, it's our 4th time here. I think we podiumed every time we come here. It's been an unbelievable season for us with a new boat, new everything. I think my crew, Jay and Lori, they keep us fed with the best barbecue you've ever had all weekend long. My wife finally made a race here. She's been busy this summer. My wife Rebecca, so glad to make the podium with her. Tony, my crew chief, been busting his butt all year long. I must say these SDBA seasons, first one we've ever done a full season with SDBA. Your guys' seasons are the quickest seasons and the longest seasons I've ever done in my life. And hottest, no doubt. But I'll tell you what, we've met some great new friends, great old friends we've seen again. We're glad to be here. We've had a blast all season long. We've had some great battles with, I want to congratulate Tim Ortiz, this guy here. He's been on the struggle bus with a brand new flat bottom. We kind of both came back into a flat bottom. He started out in a flat bottom this year together with brand new boats, both of us. And we've kind of been talking nonstop, having our problems. And he's had a lot of problems, but that guy he's a grinder, man. He's been working through problems. He worked his way up into second for the championship, I think, today. Took me out in the finals. Well deserved. Congratulations to him, and thank all you guys.
All right, and speaking of Tim Ortiz, he's going to be your winner with Never Satisfied. I wasn't real sure. On Friday, it looked a little rough. Got it done.
Where's my dog?
Well, I'm not from Rio Medina. Sorry, Medina. First off, before I get into my little speech, how about that Top Fuel alcohol run yesterday? I don't know that I've ever seen that been done. That was some cool stuff. So Marty, Todd, Keb, their whole team, man, that was cool to watch. Man, this boat has tore me up this year. You know, we've been through started in the jet, went to hydros, went back to the jet, bumped my head. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but it's fought me. We have, I think we figured it out. We got a lot of help from Milton and Jen this year. They're running their motor. A lot of help from my crew. Archie, he's grumpy, he's old, maybe a little dirty, but he puts me in and out of the water and he follows me all around. So my crew, they're not here. Pat Kinsey, Rhonda, my in-laws, I couldn't be here without them. They're at home. My wife, my kid. Man, I tell you what, I thought I was hard on myself, but my kid, Jesus Christ, he keeps me in check.
And everybody else.
So, it ended up good this weekend. We struggled Friday, figured it out, or I think I figured it out, and we ended up on top. Jeff's kicked my butt 2 or 3 times this year. He's earned it. He kicked all of our behinds all year long, but good meeting them. This class is it's tough, just like they all are. I've been through my fair share. I watch that project class, and the fire in me just burns. I kind of wish I had my boat back, but I will say that this boat is probably the most fun, and I've had more fun driving that thing this year. So all them people out there that say flat bottoms are crazy, I'd never do it. I suggest you try it at some point in time, because if you want to drive something, you do have to drive these. So Texas Arsenal, Maxima Oil, Nitrous Outlet, those are all the people that helped me a little bit. SDBA, David Carroll, we don't get to play with our hot rods without them. The entire SDBA, all the other associations. Ramp crew, towboats. Gary Gray sits in the sun all day. I took him a cookie yesterday from the tower. Out ramp, brother Mike, Terry at the out ramp. Boy, she's rough. Always been rough. Anyway, everybody that makes this happen, we appreciate it. We'll go home, regroup. Maybe we'll try to get to Phoenix with a new boat and go from there. Enjoy. Thank you.
His son's actually come up and given me what for a couple times in the tower. All right, let's see. Pro Outlaw. Your runner-up going to be Rick Blethroad and Wild Thing.
Dave, you did it again. Right another day. Thanks to SDBA. You guys are great. There's so many people I can't name it. People at SDBA. It's unbelievable. And the group of people here, look around. These guys are great. You guys too. Chris, congratulations, buddy. You deserve it, man. You did good. Without my crew, I couldn't do it. It's been tough. You guys worked their tails off. We're getting closer. It's getting better. Thank you.
And your winner for Pro Outlaw, going to be Chris Bean, Team Fisher. #1 qualifier, rode that thing all the way out to the end.
thank y'all very much. Big thanks to my sponsors, Cliff Fisher, and special thanks to my crew. I mean, the boat was dialed in all weekend. Felt really good to get this. Big thanks to David and SDBA. Even managed to get yelled at by David and some of his staff for not being very bright and following the rules. But thank y'all. See y'all in Phoenix.
And that's going to bring us to Pro Mod. And your runner-up going to be Mr. Terry Kane and Racing Kane.
Coming in. Look at all you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm not much. My voice isn't that loud, but yeah, we came out here this weekend. Man, came from New Mexico. Just me and my son came out here, and I had Ryan Baxter from Bottoms Up came out from Sacramento. It's one of my tuners. Got Lee Warren. Just say when. I mean, we popped an engine first, on Friday. Well, we didn't know it.
Oh, you popped the engine.
Yeah. We pulled a rocker stud and broke off a couple push rods and popped the lifter out of there, and we were like, ah. So we had another engine, brand new one. I didn't want to get into it till next year, but she's in there. And yeah, she put out a little more horsepower, so we had to put more fuel to it. That's why it looked like we were going slow, but we weren't, man. We were just trying to play with this thing. And yeah, and I got Candace and Chad, Brad. I mean, I couldn't have done it without these guys, man. We were juggling motors back there and stuff. But we did an hour and a half, and we made the second round on Saturday. So we're cool, and thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. The Carols. This is a great race. I needed a little bit of boost, let me tell you. Yeah.
And your winner for Pro Modified, going to be Robin Reed, wound too tight.
That's a birthday present.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Hey, there's Terry taking that picture over there. Hey, Terry, good job this weekend, man. Thanks for coming all the way here. Terry's one of the most fun people to talk to at the ramp going out that way. We're talking Saturday. He said he just blew a motor. I was like, holy crap, it's been a bad weekend. But you know what? It ended up pretty good for you. So, yeah. Congrats, man.
Yeah, I'm a little hardcore, but.
Pro Mod class is a great class. I want to give a quick shout out to Henry Banning for winning high points, and Jay, I tried really hard. I'm not sure Jay's still here. I tried real hard to take it from you, but congrats on runner-up. We have a great class, and love running all you guys. Can't do this without the people here behind me. Got my family with me. We've got some incredible sponsors that are here, but can't do it with us. And again, I can't say enough. I've never had a sponsor who actually gets down and works with you like the two guys in the ring. So thanks so much, Bart and Bing, for all you do for us. Can't do it without you. Yeah. Got a local sponsor here, Concho Painting. They're here too as well. So thanks so much for what you do for us, Mike. Travis and Cody aren't here. They had to hit the road, but thanks so much, Cody and Travis, for all you do for us. And I know we're trying to get out of here, so I'm going to cut it short. So thanks, everybody. I did miss one thing. I'm sorry. I got to thank my crew chief, Wesley Eyes, because that last pass, it was a terrible light, but he helped me with the two. So thanks, Wes, for that last pass.
All right, next up going to be Top Alcohol Hydro. And your runner-up for Top Alcohol Hydro is Marty Logan, Living the Dream. Not here. Okay, he gone. And your winner for Top Alcohol Hydro, Mr. Tommy Rice in Bad Moon Rising. Wow. Okay. We'll hang on to him for him. And last but not least, and we don't have a trophy for it, but I do want to, David wanted me to bring these guys up here. How about a big hand for the Liquid Voodoo crew? Those guys busted their butts this weekend. And I agree with what other people have said. That Top Alcohol, Top Fuel run was absolutely mind-blowing and so much fun to watch. Thank you guys for making that happen. I'm going to get out the way, but I'm going to give this to David. Or Todd, whoever wants it. Todd gets it.
You know, I listened to the announcer this weekend, and Mickey, you need to build a fuel boat. It'd be a whole lot easier on you guys. You got enough sponsors. We can just change drivers every race. It'll be good. You won't have to unload as much stuff. It'd be a whole lot easier when you get home. You won't have to unload all them boats. Come on. You need to go home and study. Study. Graduate early. Married? I thought it was graduate. You keep changing the story, Mickey. I don't really know what to say, but these guys, if you didn't come by and see what they did this weekend for us to try to do what we did, we're fighting some problems. We'll have them fixed for Phoenix, I promise. We've tried a bunch of stuff, and they worked their butt off. All of you guys, I appreciate everything you do. This guy right here, I'm sure he gets tired of my phone calls every day. David, we need this. David, we need that. We got to do this. We got to do that. But the one cool thing was, I don't know, probably a couple of weeks ago, I called you about calling Marty out. And he thought on it for a couple of weeks, and we got to do it. And I think that was the coolest deal. It gives the fans a little bit of what the boats do side by side, and maybe next time we can leave at the same time instead of, Marty picked our number.
Marty on what he's gonna leave on.
Marty picked our leave numbers, and Marty didn't stick to his. I don't think. I've heard from a couple of them over there that the boat just left harder this time, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I think it was really, really cool. The fans enjoyed it. We probably had 50 people from the crowd come up to us and tell us how cool that was. So you never know what'll happen at Phoenix.
Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Tyler Spears and Mike Robbins. They had some crew people have some health issues and they weren't able to make it this weekend, and our prayers go out to them, and hopefully they'll be at Phoenix, and they say they will be, so I'm sure they will be. But you know, this sport is so awesome. It's a blast to do when you're racing somebody else, you know. But we still had fun coming out here this weekend and getting to do that deal with Marty was fun, and then you know, we're still testing stuff, so we learned some more stuff this weekend, and hopefully at Phoenix it's going to go really well. But great job this weekend, guys. We all pulled together, and we did have some struggles, and we worked through it. So it's just shows the depth of our team. So anyway, thank you much, guys.
You know, I tested for breath this weekend because we come out here and it's going to be an exhibition, and we know it because these guys had called, and these guys are, I mean, struggling with family, I mean, with illnesses and stuff like that, and parts are still hard to get. And we come out here and this is an exhibition, so they show up and it's like, what are we doing? I said, we're going to do 2 today, and that was Saturday. This morning, Todd, after they made the first pass this morning, he said, what do you think? And I said, let's get it ready again. These guys worked their ass off, I'm telling you, and they pulled it off, and they closed the show. And I thank everybody at San Angelo, and Todd's ideal for the Marty, man. That's awesome too. And you know, when we don't have a boat, I can guarantee you we'll be running Marty.
I'm just telling you, I couldn't do this without this guy. He works his ass off. He retired, and he's working harder now than he's ever worked. I go to work and I come home and he's working. He gives me a shop to work on it. He drives his toter home so I can stay here in it. And I just want to let you guys know, Danny Day, couldn't do it without you, buddy.
Thank y'all.
These guys also broke another speed record this weekend. Broke the 250 mark with some change. I don't remember the exact change, but no, that one doesn't count because that was a little longer. But, at the 875, they hit the 250. That's the one that has to go on the books. At least that's what I've been told. So I kind of got scolded for playing with that. I'm going to turn this thing over to Big Mike, let him turn us loose here in just a minute. But I just want to take just a quick minute and thank you guys. This is my first full season over here. Y'all have made me feel so welcome. And I have appreciated every single second of it. I love every one of y'all. David says that I get to come back next year, so that's pretty exciting. I'm pretty happy about that. And I look forward to it. So we'll see y'all next year. In the meantime, I'll see y'all in November. And then I'll see y'all next year. Y'all be safe getting home. Love y'all. We'll see you in November.
Thank you, Mike. I'm going to call him out on something. This is pretty cool. I noticed this early in the year. Man, hold that drink cup up and show him what's going on there.
You're going to get me in trouble.
No, I'm not. Check this out. He's got SDBA on one side, so when he's here, he turns that out towards the camera so you see SDBA. When he's at his other gig, he's got the ADBA label out so they get the camera in. This guy's got it going on, man. I'm telling you. Remembered up. The first race he came and did with us, and I walked over and he was writing something on his hand. I said, man, what are you doing? He said, I'm remembering SDBA. He's come a long way. Man, thank you, dude. You're doing an awesome job. I want to thank each and every one of you because we can't do what we do without you. But 3 people, Kathy, Ricky, and Carol at home, I drag them all over the country, and they go. So, thank you guys. Here is breaking news. We talked about it a little bit at another race. Save this date. February the 10th weekend. SDBA High Points Championship Banquet will be in Frisco, Texas. We've got a really nice place to have our banquet this year. Going to be kind of like a new deal. And man, we want you all to come out and have fun. We want you to come out and enjoy it and celebrate with the winners and get ready for next year. I always do a shout out. Today's shout out goes to each and every SDBA racer, crew member, family, wife, whatever it is. David can pour his heart and soul out in this and set all this up and do it. But if you guys don't show up and support it, it doesn't happen. From the SDBA, thank you. Woo-hoo. So, Friday night we partied a little bit. There was a reason for that party. I want to give a shout out to one we're fixing to send off on a life-changing deal. Jody Smith. Man, she's going to the Marine. Thank you, Jody. Thank you. Without enthusiasm like that, we're in trouble. And I saw something today that, man, it just made my heart pound. We're getting down through the rounds, and it's getting late in the day. Ricky and I are praying, and we start walking down through there. I don't even remember which classes it was. And about 5 boats in a row were young men and women that have joined this sport and are participating because they love it, their family loved it, and people are supporting them. Guys, we're in a good place. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Father, I thank you for everybody assembled today. I thank you for everything they do. Without each and every person here, this can't happen. Father, I thank you that you watch over us while we do this. I thank you that this weekend was just incredible. The weather cooperated. The racing was good. Put on a heck of a show for the people in San Angelo, Texas. And Father, as we travel home, I ask that you just watch over each one, however we may travel, get us there safely, and until we gather together again, we'll give you the glory and the honor. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen.